Yo, what's going on? This your boy Rex McLeod coming at you with another Raxx City 314 podcast on 5/8/2020. Let's go.
One, two. Gentlemen. But shizzle, dizzle.
Yo, what's going on? This your boy Rex McLeod. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you coming in tonight on this great day. It was a pretty nice day today out here in St. Louis. The weather was magnanimous. Wasn't all warm, but it was bearable. You know what I'm saying? Went and had me a nice little time. Went and did a little bit of fishing. Went and dropped off some Mother's Day gifts because Mother's Day is coming on Sunday. For those of you that do not know, so get ready. Hope you all went and got your mothers something. Always remember there are people out here who don't have mothers in the land of the living right now, so they would love for their mothers to be here. So take advantage of what you have here while it's here. You know what I'm saying? That's like the most important thing that I know that these people will love to tell you, all right? So once again, welcome to Raxx City 314. Thanks for keeping it real in the field. I appreciate you guys so much. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on this week. We're gonna try to peel off in some of it, just a little, not a lot. I want to keep you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We want to get into the word of the day. The word of the day is verboten and verboten, and it's an adjective, something forbidden by authority. All right, something forbidden by authority. All right. So definitely, that's a word for you for today to use in your vocabulary, and want to make sure I keep you educated. Educated. It's just a little word, a little ebonic slang that we like to use, basically meaning that we have to teach you stuff. Then you probably have an education. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much just don't know a whole lot, but you know enough. But we can always improve upon that. You know what I'm saying? All right, if you got time, please visit the Facebook page, YouTube page, like, share, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, boom, hit it, bow, punch it. You know what I'm saying? Karate chop it, throw a rock at it. Do what you got to do. I appreciate you. I really, really do. All right, now I'm gonna get into some information for the day regarding our silent killer that's doing whatever it's doing. But just like to keep y'all updated on what's going on. In St. Louis, we have a total of 3,724 cases. In Missouri, there's as a whole, it's 9,581. In the United States, 1,257,023. Then globally, it's 3,844,481. Got a whole lot of people that recovered, got a lot of deaths, but it seems to be more people that recovered than the deaths. So this has been equivalent and described as around the same amount of deaths that we would see just with the regular flu. Like we would have more deaths from the flu a year than this. So, still social distance. Watch out for tell signs that you may have it. If you feel sick, stay at home. Going to be out sneezing and coughing, do it into your elbow if it just so happens to happen. But I can definitely tell you this: if you're out there sneezing and coughing and stuff in public, there are people that's going to look at you and begin to judge you inside of their own minds, or they might just say something. But I feel that if you're going to be all like that, then you really don't need to be moving around in public, because this is just a health scare that's going on, and it has a lot of people on edge. All right. Now, I want to say there's a shout out to those of you who are trying to do everything you can to protect those in your families by not visiting them, but doing things like door visits, window visits. Let's see, the social media video to video communicating, calling on the phone, of course, all these things that you're doing to try to keep each other safe. I commend you all for it. And this only spells for a healthy curve of this virus that we could see a nice outcome come from it. From what I see, the numbers they say are declining, but they are kind of scared because the emergency rooms, doctor offices, or there's no one in really. So the doctors are getting nervous because they know that there are people out there with serious health issues, and they're wondering where they are. Either they're at home going through it real bad, and they're scared to come into the doctor's offices, which has them even more scared, and or it's the fact that could be people who were out here by themselves and they're home, withering away or have withered away. So try to check on your neighbors, people. If you haven't seen your neighbors in a long time, it doesn't hurt but to go and knock on the door, make sure they're okay. You don't have to do it face to face, but just to know that these people are okay, they'll be all right. If you don't get a notice or hear anything, then use your best judgment. You might want to get some help, or just call a family member, try to reach out to someone. And if you have elderly neighbors that are staying by themselves, try to get some contact information from them for family members that they may have. So that way, if things do seem kind of strange and you're not getting an answer from them, you can call a next of kin before you have to reach out to the police, because they could be in there. It might just be a family member that can come and check and make sure everything's okay. But try to have a plan in place so that you can help out and be a good neighbor. All right. Also, um, you definitely want to watch your kids. They're saying that there are a lot of new symptoms that are in kids that could possibly be, worse. So symptoms seem to be everything now. So COVID-19 has a symptom for everything. So I'm just gonna tell you all, just be careful, be safe. Everything's gonna be all right. We'll make it through this stuff together. Hashtag make it through this together. All right. We're gonna do everything we can. Stay together. All right. Now I want you all to be looking out for the merchandise that's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be out soon, and when it comes, definitely take part of it. We do appreciate advertising. Those of you who are letting others know about the podcast, we greatly appreciate it. And we just want to see more things happening out here. I want to be able to bring you what's most important for you. All right. Now, we're going to get to some actual news for today. We also going to have the Takachi Award that's going to be coming. I want to apologize as well because today would usually be Fan Friday, but I just wanted to go ahead and get through this one because we actually have some things that have been going on this week regarding the Aubrey case with the young man who got killed while he was jogging, and it's very heartbreaking. I talked about this yesterday, and what I did see today, because I was going to focus on something else today, but what I seen, a lot of people had did tributes to him today, and they were out jogging, trying to, I guess channel that freedom that this young man was trying to take a jog. He was trying to, you know, stay fit and active. So people are paying homage to him to, by going on jogs, taking their families on jogs, guess channeling that spirit, letting him see that, hey, we're one with you and what you're going through, and to be able to take that jog and actually go from start to finish, make it home, make it back to your vehicles, something that this man did not get a chance to do. So a lot of people were doing these things just in memory of the young man. There are some bikers who do have biker rides that are going to be coming up, where they're going to be riding down to Brunswick, Georgia, uh, just to stand in solidarity with the situation, with family, with friends, with the community that's mourning that loss. From what I understand, that is a mixed community, and a lot of people are very pissed off and outraged by what's going on. But then you also have these racist people that are across the United States that are standing with the McMichaels, and their undertones that they have and overtones that they have are very racist. So there's no chill with these people. So it lets you see that we still have a lot of ignorant fools out here who do not want to see progress. They would rather things go in reverse, which it's they don't understand that a lot of this stuff there were wars regarding things of this nature. So um, they don't understand, and I feel that most people will be lost due to lack of knowledge. God does not respect. He does not respect racism. He made everyone to be human beings, living life. And when living life gets taken, uh, can't respect that. You're playing God. God, like I said before, does not need help being God. All right. The police don't need help being police. They don't need you to police for them. So that's something that everyone must think about. All right. Now, from what we have here on the press, Roy Horn, which was the big cat loving Siegfried and Roy illusionist, died of COVID-19 complications at the age of 75. So, Roy of Siegfried and Roy, you all remember them, the guys who were magicians who always had big tigers and lions, but mainly tigers they had in their shows. He passed away due to COVID-19. All right. Now, the showman who captivated the Las Vegas Strip for more than a quarter century, um, was who went through a horrible accident during the 2003 performance. It does say that he did pass away today. So it's just interesting that COVID-19 definitely does not have a gender that is going after, does not have a particular race that is going after, or an age group. In the beginning, they did have this information saying it would only go after, that it was only something that older people had to worry about, things of that nature. But as we see, as weeks went on, months went on, all of that stuff changed. None of that stuff was actual. So right now, we're seeing in full effect that it's taking people out regardless of who you are. You're not fit enough, it's definitely going to get you. So we definitely want to be precautious. All right. Um, Also, I don't know if you all have been paying attention to these murderous hornets that have been going around. I haven't seen any of them yet. I don't know anybody else that have, but I have seen videos where people are showing them like attacking mice, attacking praying mantis attacking them, honeybees attacking them attacking honeybees, um, people getting stung by them. There was one man who is a animal, I guess like the crocodile hunter. He's something like him. You know what I'm saying? But he allowed himself to get stung by one. Just he wanted to explain how it felt to get stung by one, and he let it sting him on the arm right here, and his arm swelled up probably three to four times the size of what a normal bee sting would be. So he had a very humongous lump on his arm. From what I understand, the stinger is about a half an inch or three-fourths of an inch or something like that. Long, looks actually like a small thorn. So just imagine, getting stuck by something like that. It's very, very painful. He said it's very hot. Um, Once it goes in, feels like a hot piece of metal sticking in you, and I can almost just imagine how horrible that would feel. But it's something that you do not want to mess around with. Beekeepers are saying that uh, they have the ability to sting right through the suits that they wear and the layers of clothing. That's some serious stuff. That's some serious power that's packed behind that to sting inside you. So the stinger has to be very, very, very sharp to go through that. So those of you that is out in nature that likes to go and venture off and things of that nature, you definitely want to be precautious. I would say that those hornets definitely like being around honeybees because they're going to destroy their nest and things of that nature. So it might be what they're attracted to. But I would definitely tell you to just to steer clear. If you see them, just run as fast as you can, get away. Right? Don't piss them off. Don't do anything to make them upset. Just get the hell away. Put your knees to your chest and get the going. All right. Just do whatever you have to do. All right. Now, from what I see, we have a idiot who has gotten out of jail. I spoke on him before. Talking, yes, you know who I'm talking about, Takachi 69. This young fool has gotten out of jail, uh, a little while ago. And he was on home confinement, still is on home confinement, but he's done a lot of stuff that just pisses everybody off. Like he gets out, right? He goes and buy, a bunch of jewelry. Like who the hell cares? We're going through a pandemic. Nobody cares that you're spending a half a million on a chain or whatever the hell. Got a new watch and all of this stuff. You want to be on social media talking about crap, uh, bragging, using the N word just over and over and over and over and over again. Like, goodness, man, who gave this dude his hood pass? He still should not have it. I thought his license got revoked. So he shouldn't be dropping any of these N words anymore. It's not okay anymore. We don't care. And now he wants to do music and talk about how he's not hanging around these guys anymore and all of this stuff. It's like, of course you're not hanging around these guys anymore, man. You put them all in jail by snitching on them. So of course we know you're not hanging with them. You did everything you can to get out so you wouldn't be up in there. You know, it just baffles me how some of these youngsters who went in because they did evident crimes and all of that got in there as soon as this virus came about. These guys started crying because they wanted to be up out of there. They didn't want to be around the little silent killer, the little thing that they can't see that can kill them, but they didn't mind being around all these real life killers. So it's like, man, it's just crazy, crazy. And he's trying to justify what he did. Now he's okay with being a rat. He's okay with a lot of stuff. And it's like, nobody cares. We just want you to shut up and just leave us alone. Stop dropping music. Just go do something else, like create pool tables or ping pong balls or something. Like, just go do something else with your life because we're not interested anymore. People just purely look at his videos because they want to hear the stupid crap that he's talking about. And, he's willing to just have people paying attention to him just for that. So nobody really, really, really cares what this young man is saying. Um, I just think like, hey, if somebody kidnapped you and they had sex with your baby mama, and whatever, 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 and it bothered you that much, then you just should have took them out, not go to court and snitch on them and get them all in jail. And it's like you participated with your friends in doing wrong, and then when they told you to shut the hell up or they'll smack the hell out you, you want to go run back to mama and go tell. You want to go tell on everything. It's like, come on, man. Nobody really wants to hear from you. So, Takachi 69, you suck. That's the main reason why we have an award for you. Anybody that rides for you, um, we ain't messing with them. So we're not messing with you. We're not messing with them. It is what it is. So to move on from there, because I hate talking about this fool. He's just one of the stupidest people in the world. Um, I want to let you all know that I stand in unison with you all on wanting to get back to regular living. This pandemic has done a lot. It's done a lot to a lot of people, and it has a lot of people used to the norm. of what this pandemic has created. And I just miss a lot of stuff. You know, I miss seeing certain people and, giving them handshakes and, loved ones, giving them hugs, visiting my friends, visiting my family. It's a lot of stuff that makes me think about what I took for granted before all of this happened. I thought just being around those people was enough, but I see that it does a lot more. Like I realized that for Mother's Day, I'm not going to be able to see, a lot of the other mothers that I normally would see during Mother's Day, all at the same time. Right? It's it's something, you know, and I know a lot of people, um, miss hanging with their friends. I miss hanging with my friends. I miss hanging with my brothers, the biker bros. You know, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of you. You know, had some trips that got canceled due to this pandemic. I would definitely love to be going to hang around my bros and just chill and relax. But aside from working, this pandemic also plays a big part in that, and it's very, very crucial. It's very crucial towards growth because this was supposed to be a different type of year. This is by far the worst year I've ever seen. Just in all my 38 years of being on this planet Earth, this is about the worst year I've ever seen. You know, it's almost equivalent to the year Mike Brown got killed. It's almost equivalent to that because that whole entire year was a lot of unrest, very, very difficult across the country, you know. So I can kind of feel that same feeling because a lot of people didn't want to, I didn't go out a lot. I only went to work, came back home. So it kind of reminds me of that time, you know. It was a lot of uh, heartbreak, turmoil that was going on. It was things that were not conclusive. Being of the type of person that enjoyed life. You know what I'm saying? They tried to do everything they could to be progressive in life. You know, the positivity behind everything has seemed to have diminished, wiped away, a single blow, just wiped away. So we definitely, definitely, definitely um, need to cherish the things that matter to us the most. We need to find comfort during this time so that it can help comfort us. It can become a feeling that we all can be accustomed to on getting through things together. All right. It's very important. Talk to your kids, talk to other family members that are inside of your family. There are a lot of people that are scared, that don't know what's really going on. They can't really process it where it's creating fears and anxieties. You got to talk to them. You got to teach them how to overcome situations. Teach them how to overcome scenarios. Uh, Let them know that everything's going to be all right. That it's okay, right? Because everything's going to be all right. I'm telling you all. You got to pursue. You have to be consistent. With how you're doing your methods in order to pursue whatever you're pursuing. You just have to be consistent. You can't never give up. Just can't never give up. You gotta hold your feet to the fire and kind of walk. Because sometimes, in order to get to the other side, you gotta walk through the fire. There ain't nowhere else to go through. You gotta sit there and get burned up, or you just gotta get the walking on. I wouldn't say walk, run through that fire. Do what you got to get through it, make it to the other side, so that you can proceed forward. All right. Do everything you can. Now, a while back, I said that all of this stuff was going on regarding these viruses and stuff, and it was going to slowly turn into something like California, where when you go out there, it's not really a lot of flies and things like that flying around. And I can already tell you, starting out this year, I have not seen a lot of bugs so far. Like I have seen a few, but not as nearly as many as I've seen previously in other years. So um, I do think that some things are going on, but we do need to pay attention to the tail signs. Those telltale signs, we need to pay attention to them, all right? Because the stuff that's happening right up under your nose is, I'm telling you, exactly what I know, all right? Now, those of you who are looking for uh, um, stores to go and get your essentials from, there are a lot of stores that are selling the essential items that you need. If in your neighborhoods, a lot of things are still shut down. Things are open down in St. Charles, but I would definitely urge you if you go out to St. Charles, have you a mask on. Put you on a mask, possibly have you some rubber gloves, because there are a lot of people that is commuting out through that way. So you want to make sure that you have all the stuff that you need to keep yourself safe. That's the most important part. My rule is if you go into a store and you see employees with masks and gloves on, then you should have them on as well because they're trying to protect themselves, and that should be a main concern of you. If you're going into those stores and you see that, you should want to protect yourself and help protect them too. Um, that stuff is contagious. You know what I'm saying? So being precautious is contagious. So the more you be precautious and keep yourself protected, it's contagious. You can make someone else do the same thing. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna suit and boot up too because I don't want to catch this or that. It's like that type of behavior is contagious. It's something you have positive, uh, like positive contagious behavior, and then you have negative contagious behavior. So be on the positive side of everything. All right. Now, I want you to keep a lot of people in prayers. If you guys pray, keep this country in prayer. Keep the world in prayer. You know, uplift, stay positive. You know, keep a lot of your positivity into the atmosphere. Like keep it in the atmosphere. Push it out into the atmosphere. Push it into social media. Get people to understand where you're coming from and what's going on uh, when it comes down to you and how you're trying to keep things positive. All right, just push it out there. It's very important, you know. Um, I would get off into a lot of this other news, but I really don't. It's like stuff that is really not interesting. The only interesting thing that I have that I know is very like to me, I want you to pay attention to this one thing because it's on to me. I feel like it's on some Bill Gates testing type stuff, and that's Elon Musk. And Elon Musk, for those of you who don't know who he is um, the chairman, president of Tesla. He's the guy who has all those ideas with Tesla. Um, he currently has a brain chip that is ready for human testing. And this brain chip pretty much is going to have the ability to restore eyesight, amongst other things. And I don't know what to think about that. I feel that a person who is blind or who has went blind would love to have their sight back. So that may be something that they are willing to have implanted into their heads. But a person who has been born blind has become accustomed to it. I don't know if they will want that. It probably will be very scary for them. But I can tell you that you definitely want to start watching, and praying and making sure that, these things that are being suggested and created, that, they are very well um, thought out, that they are very well things that before you go try and get them, that you let some other people who are willing to be tested on, let that stuff be tested on them, and wait for proof and documentation and okays, and make sure it goes all the way through every single channel it has to go through in order for it to make it to your table, if that's something you're thinking about. But you definitely want to be watching people like that and what's going on. Um, in no way is he trying to help with the race for a cure for this COVID-19, but he's coming up with chips for going inside your brain. You know, I don't know. Especially with 5G towers and radiation. I mean, what would that stuff do with chips like that in your brain? Um, don't know, don't want to find out. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. All right. Now, we're going to call on the digital authorities, because the digital authorities situation. Sorry about that. Um, the digital authorities, we need them right now to help us find the things that are going on regarding the Takachi Award. So we're going to call on them right now, digital authorities. All right. The digital authorities today are finding our story. And the story that we're going with for the Takachi Award recipient is all of the people who have decided to create a page supporting the Carmichaels, the two white supremacists who shot Mr. Aubrey. We want to give every single person, I think it's like some 20 some thousand supporters for them. We want to give every last one of those people the dunce hat, so that they can join Duntsville with all of the stupid idiots, the dumb faced fools, long horse faces. All of them are going to get dunce hats just because they choose to poke the dead horse during this time, knowing that it's stinky, knowing that it's smelly, knowing that it's the wind is blowing in the direction of the conscious people. So you're doing something, and that wind is blowing towards all the people who are woke, who eyes are open, and they're looking, they're looking, you know, they're looking up to take flight on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So all of you who joined that group, you all are getting this dunce for the day. You're getting the Takachi Award because you all are stupid. You're dumb idiots. You've done dumb things, and now you're getting stupid ass results. People are frying you guys right now. You're getting roasted on a massive level by people who really think that you all are the most stupidest, racist people on the planet. And to the person that started that group, I hope you burn in a tar pit. The same thing that you wish that, well, not wish, the same thing that your ancestors did to us, to our kind, pouring tar and feathering people and all that. you know, you all just need the tar pit. Y'all just need to be dipped in there and left in there, and just, that's you guys, because it's really stupid that you would want things to keep going the way they're going. We don't want any of this stuff to be happening, but you guys just wanted to get the president involved when the president wants justice to be, he wants justice to be done. I mean, he wants justice to be done. He's even following this investigation because he wants you guys to stand up for your situation. What you got yourselves involved in. Be men. Be men. Do the crime, do the time. Be men. How many black men have been locked up for crimes that they've done? They've done the crime and they do the time, or done the time, however you want to put it. So why should you have to? Why should you go out there and do a crime and don't go do the time? It's like, what are you scared of? You scared of jail? You scared of it? You know, like what does they say about the black man and the Mexican man? All those who have done crimes and they're doing the time. What about your fellow white brothers who have done crimes and they're doing the time? So you just get to go do a crime and just don't have to go do the time? No, man. You guys are going to quickly lose the respect of even the people in jail once they start waking up and realizing that their own kind is getting away with stuff and they didn't get away with anything. A lot of them are in jail for stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Being a part of RICO acts, all type of stuff. But you want to bag out, because you're too scared to go. It's like, come on, man. You put a lot of those people in there yourself, Mr. McMichaels. You know what I'm saying? So those of you who are part of the group and the people that set it up, you guys get that. You guys get it because we need to know where you all are at all times. It's worth it for us to know exactly who you are and where you are, because apparently you guys are like amongst us in the communities and things of that nature, putting on a false front. You know what I'm saying? We need to know who y'all is. That's what it is. All right. Now, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you all sitting here with me for almost 40 minutes. I thank you for your attention. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy Mother's Day. Remember what I said? Be positive, push out positivity. You're going to get it back. All right. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. This is your boy, Raxx McCloud, signing out. Have a nice night.